it. Deep center field on its way. Home run. Hi, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Fernando Tatis Jr. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boogie, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat. He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
And a pitch. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Over to first. One up, one down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
And now up for Washington, Nate Eaton. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now Frank Thomas. Here's a 2-2.
You got a full count.
2 out, space is empty. Hard hit left side. Machado throws to first in time. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. You're dialed into the and we're back. Getting the nod on the mound of Josiah Gray. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Bottom of the 1st. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Struck him out looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 down, base is empty. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
It's a good take.
1 out, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction.
Throw over to Thomas. And Minoso is set down. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Left-hand batter waits. Flips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And there's 2 down.
The catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Harry Ford digging in for the Nationals.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Fastball for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2 down, nobody on. Fights it off, you'll see another. Righty delivers. Caught and missed, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Nationals gone in. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here comes a pitch. Misses the zone and it gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now at the plate, Justin Morneau. And the right-hander deals. That one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Luis Campusano will hit next. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And he'll be safe at first.
Kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
Man at first with 1 gone. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Kicks and fires. And another ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Man at first, one away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. 2 outs. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. The wind and the pitch. Headed down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And the righty deals. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. Hard hit right side. He handles it himself, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 40,
Josiah Gray digging in for the Nationals. One down, base is empty. And that is cut out and missed. 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. The 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
So the lineup flips over. Jackie Robinson digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. Back after this on the show. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the pitcher, Catfish Hunter. And the pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. makes the catch, and there's one gone. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
This to center field. Gonzalez sizing this one up, and it's caught for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Tied up here in the early going. Bounced up the middle. Allen. To first. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score remains tied 1-1. Nate Eaton digs in now.
The third baseman, Nate Eaton.
And the pitch. Drilled to right. Went back there, and that is gone. He sends it out of here. His second of the year. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. I think he was anticipating the hitter to be caught off guard by how slow that changeup was. But to his credit, very patient, waited for it, and he turned it around.
Frank Thomas digging in for the Nationals. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2.
Oh, he's got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The line to kick the pitch. Out to short. Kim. On to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Luis Gonzalez. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Next to hit for the Nats, Nick Allen. One down, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. He goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Harry Ford. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. Got him swinging. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the 4th, now the left fielder, Minnie Minoso.
The left fielder.
Well, after getting a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Throw over to Thomas. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, but on the ground.
And now it's Manny Machado. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that's outside. And it's 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'll tell you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Justin Morneau, the next to hit. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Smoked on the ground a second. Robinson whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of them there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Nationals 3 and the Padres 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. 2-1 now. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So up next, Alex Call. Runner takes off. And one fouled off, 2-2. Just missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now it's going to be Josiah Gray. Cruz over at first with 1 away. And strike 2.
Clearly just trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play here with the pitcher at the plate.
pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Minoso on the move. Minoso grabs it on the run. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Now back, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
And stepping in is the speedy Jackie Robinson. Hunter over to first, and he's back in there. Fought off foul. Just missed.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next one off the plate inside, and now it's 3-2. Stays alive. On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. They get the out on Robinson. And that is the inning. Nationals lead one as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Here's a 1-1. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Chases that one out of the zone, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 7.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres.
It's so easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long. And strike two. The Nats leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Slider misses outside. Three-2 on the way. And down on strikes. That's out number 2. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And another ball. Two outs. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. 2-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That was blasted to the moon. It's 3-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy. This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
At the plate, Catfish Hunter. That clips the zone, and the count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. All set for the top of the sixth. Up now for Washington, Nate Eaton. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's a big power threat. Frank Thomas.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
The center fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Luis Gonzalez. Left-hand hitter waits. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Good job to fight that one off. The line of the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Nationals 3 and the Padres 2. Well, we go bottom 6. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr. 2-2 now. Got him swinging for the peg. Snuck the fastball by him.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. And there's the ball. The pitch. That one's in there. It's 2-2. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Paul Sewall getting loose out there. Rainey getting loose as well. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with the base runner. Could become dangerous.
And the batter now, Minnie Minoso. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is 4. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Righty to the plate. drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Josiah Gray gives way. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Jackie Wise will take over here.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Here's Manny Machado now. Man at second. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls and a strike. That one ripped. Into the gut.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob deGrom.
Now, coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Well, 1-run game. Nick Allen getting ready to hit. Bounce to the left side. Gets it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now back, the catcher,
Harry Ford digging in for the Nationals. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
now back, the right fielder, Dylan.
And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
2 down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Luis Patino getting ready to go. Morejon warming up as well. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nationals go quietly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Paul Sewell on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Kanan Smith and Jigba. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Number 2.
Stepping in for San Diego, Justin Morneau.
The first baseman.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. High in the air, out to right. Smith and Jigba settles under it. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Louis.
And the batter now, Luis Campusano. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one inside, ball 2.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Wouldn't chase that time. Ha-Sung Kim waiting for a turn at the plate. The pitch. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
One down, runner at first. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Right-handed reliever. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And gone. And this place is rocking. And they add a couple more. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Tanner Rainey takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. And a pitch. And they'll do it again. 2 runs across in the inning. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fights it off. You'll see another. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. On the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jake Cronenworth.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Up and in, and the count is even 2-2.
2-2 now.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past them. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 1.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the left fielder, Alex Call. And a 2-1 on the way. On the ground, right side. Now a jump throw.
Got him.
And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Kanan, Smith, and Jigba will hit next. And that's a strike. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. And here it comes.
That's ball 2.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
One down, base is empty. Upstairs. Jackie Robinson up next. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul. The pitch. Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Nets lineup turns over. And here is Jackie Robinson. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that ball.
That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against the firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Two outs, runner at first. And now up for Washington, Nate Eaton. 2 outs. This one lifted in the air, left field. Got it! Covered plenty of distance there. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Washington. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Trevor Stephan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that one lifted in the air, center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing and a pop-up under it. And there's one down.
the left fielder, number 9, Minnie Minoso.
Down the left fielder, Minnie Minoso. Tatis, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Pickoff throw. Good eye in that spot.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Righty delivers. Fouls one off. 2-2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Squeezes it.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Machado. Throw to first. Tatis dives back in. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
One ball.
Throw there. Safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
The 1-2. That's down and in. Rudder goes again. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Machado is out, and the inning is over. Padres lead one, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Wilson.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Well, one-run game, and here's the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
On a strike, the pitch.
Nope.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a pitch. Swings and misses. 2-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Now all even up. Swinging high fly ball deep left field. Minoso going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
He's 2 outs away. Luis Gonzalez digging in for the Nationals. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Kicks and deals. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He powers that one out of here. His 2nd home run of the game, and we're starting over. It's 4-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
1 down. And now the shortstop, Nick Allen. Rocking it out towards right center. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Really really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
One out, runner at second. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Harry Ford. 4-4 in the ninth. Right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time. 2 gone now.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So now a pinch hitter, Hebert Ruiz. And he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him. Tied at 4. And another ball. That's outside. And that's ball 3. Alex Call in the on-deck circle for the Nats. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. All even now at 4 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Jordan Weems.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So digging in now for San Diego, Justin Morneau.
The first baseman.
Next offering upstairs. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Hunter Harvey up and loosening in the pen. Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
A pitch.
That's a really good take.
Luis Campusano on deck for the Padres. It's in and out of his glove. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, brother.
At the belt and fires. That one misses. And the count 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Next for the Padres, Ha-Seong Kim. Trying to send this to extra innings. Comes up empty, that's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
The 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. All tied up. Here the